Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your weekly tarot reading. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Remember, it is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. It could be you towards somebody or somebody here towards you. So if you feel the need to reverse the roles, then go ahead and do so. And you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. And you have here challenging times ahead. Okay, so with the number 5, challenging times ahead, it just means that you will be experiencing a lot of changes. But as you can see, this man here, okay, he has a shield. He's literally kind of holding a shield. So that means that you are being protected no matter what changes happen to you in your life. This is all about rolling with the punches. Okay, this is all about going through life with those changes, not resisting those changes, because those changes could potentially take you to where you need to be, even though at the moment it might seem a little bit challenging, it might seem a little bit kind of like confusing. So again, challenging times ahead due to a lot of changes happening, but remember, you are being protected here. Okay, let's go and see what this is all about here for you. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me more about the situation. So here you have, so the Page of Pentacles. You know, it's interesting because with the Page of Pentacles, there's something new on the way. I feel like there's something here that is new. It's on the horizon, okay? And I feel like also for some of you guys, you might be dealing with, money-related matters. For others of you guys, it could also be related to finances or some kind of financial type of situation here, okay? Now, some of you guys might be dealing with the sign of Scorpio. I also see the sign of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. What else do we have here? Okay, so I also see, let's see what other signs. The sign of Sagittarius. And at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords being here at the bottom of the deck, there's this kind of energy here where right now you're kind of really not wearing your heart on your sleeve. I feel like for some of you guys, you're kind of detached from the situation, or this is what you are currently doing. You are trying to detach on an emotional level from the situation or from a person here around you, okay? I see that you are in your logical kind of state of mind right now. With the Page of Pentacles, however, I see that there's something new coming in, okay? Somebody here either offering you to make more money, a new job, a friendship, whatever this is. It could also be some kind of energy here. This is the beginning stages of something. So whether this is you wanting to pursue something, this is telling you if you want to pursue something new, it's time for you to start planning, okay, strategizing and taking those steps forward. It's like kind of like if some of you guys want to start a new business, but you guys just keep thinking about it, right? You keep thinking about it. Yeah, you have different ideas. You might be watching different YouTube videos, but now it's time for you to actually kind of, set up the name, right? And go into that energy where you sign some documents and finally make your business official, okay? So it's kind of like taking those steps forward, okay, to start something, whether it's a relationship, career related, family related, whatever this is. In your challenge position with the 8 of Pentacles, so what the 8 of Pentacles is saying is that it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to want to put in the work and the effort, okay? Whether some of you guys feel tired, drained, or there's a lack of enthusiasm, but I feel like right now it might be a little bit challenging for you to actually keep putting in the work, keep putting in the effort to really kind of solidify the situation. Now, I also see here with the Knight of Swords, so it's interesting because you've got something to say. I feel like some of you guys have something to say, have something to communicate, and I feel like you want this to move forward very, very quickly. Whether it's you want the situation to move forward very quickly, or whether it's some kind of conversation that you want to have, okay? Some of you guys might have some kind of pent-up emotion, some unsaid words, unspoken words, kind of like thoughts that you've been having that you really want to release, okay? Now here with the Death, so the root of the issue is the fact that something here is ending or it's about to end, but somebody here is not closing out this ending. Somebody here is not accepting this ending for what it is, and that is the root of the issue. Here with the 5 of Swords, however, there's this energy here where in the recent past there was some kind of disagreement, whether you and somebody else disagreed on something or whether there was some kind of tension that was built based on some kind of conflicting energy, okay? But coming towards you in your opportunity, you have a decision. You're going to have to make some kind of a decision, okay? In your opportunity, there's going to be some kind of options. I feel like like you're going to either have to choose, one thing over another, one person over another, or, one situation over another. It could also be decision of, should I move forward? Should I stay back? Should I stay? Should I go? Move left, move right, that kind of thing. So this is all about you thinking about your future. So focus on your future energies. Where do you want to see yourself in the future? Sometimes when you make decisions based on how good you feel right now, sometimes those feel good energies right here, right now, don't really benefit you for your future. So now you have to really think about, okay, maybe it doesn't feel good right now to put in the work and put in the effort, okay? But it's going to benefit you for your future, right? So focus on your future at this particular moment, because you will have an opportunity there. Now, I also see that in your subconscious thoughts, some of you guys either want money, you want abundance, you want, that energy of having a lot of money, or for others of you guys, in your subconscious thoughts, you desire a commitment. You desire a higher level of commitment from a person or a situation. Here at the Five of Wands, so I see that somebody here sees you as a little bit kind of dramatic, conflicting energy, whether, again, you guys have been arguing, have not been seeing eye to eye, but this is how this person sees you, okay? They see you as kind of like drama whenever they talk to you, or, starting an argument, that kind of deal. Now, it could be a group of people as well, take it as it resonates, whether it's one person or a group of people. But here with the Temperance, I do see that there's this kind of energy where I feel very strongly that your action advice for this is to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. Try to really take the time to reassess your next steps forward, but still take those next steps forward, okay? Now here with the Knight of Wands, there's going to be a brand new energy coming in for you, okay? The Knight of Wands, this is a person here who wants to get to know you. It's a very extroverted type of energy. I feel like this individual wants to kind of spark that energy, okay? Like of chemistry between you and them, whether it's chemistry in a love connection, friendship, it could also be career related, but I feel like this is the go-getter, okay? This is some kind of an energy here who wants to make sure that you are kind of, thinking outside the box, okay? And or they want to kind of like take you out or want you to be more extroverted in that kind of way. But I feel like there's this kind of energy, again, it's a very extroverted nature. I feel also that this person might be a little bit in and out, okay, their behavior, but I also sense that they're going to spark something within you. It's kind of be like that spark of joy, okay? Now let's go and see more so about why challenging times is here as your dominant energy. Why is challenging times here as your dominant energy? We're not going to take that one, okay? I'm still shuffling. So let's see, why is challenging times here as your dominant energy? And you have here the High Priestess reverse, the Two of Swords, the King of Cups, as well as the Seven of Cups. So you're going to have a lot of options, okay? You're going to have to choose wisely, because a lot of times when you guys get this Seven of Cups here, especially in relation to all of these other energies, this means that you have to ask yourself, are you not choosing the right thing or the right person or the right situation because you're afraid of not really getting it? Therefore, maybe you're kind of lowering your standards. I'll give you a perfect example. Say, for example, your dream job is to work at Google, right? But, after you graduate, it's just an example, you might be thinking, well, I need some experience. If I, send in my resume, then they probably will not, accept it, et cetera, et cetera. So let me just, kind of apply to these other companies and not Google, because you kind of fear that you're not going to get the job, right? So again, these are all options. Again, these options, you have to make sure that you're not lowering your standards just because you feel like you're not worthy enough, okay? So ask yourself, are you lowering your standards because you don't feel worthy enough of getting that one thing, that you really, really want? That's something here that you need to think about, okay? Now, for others of you guys, I do see that there is some kind of decision. Again, mental conflict. I feel like there might be some kind of a stalemate happening between you and a situation or you and a person. I feel like you have strong feelings for the situation, and that's the reason why it's kind of keeping you away from making that decision. What this is saying is open up your intuition. Your intuition will guide you in the right direction. I feel like you're going to discover some kind of news, okay? Something here is going to be coming out into the open, okay? We're going to be going into the extended reading to see who this person is, more so about their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and develop for you, what is going to be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from Spirit. So if you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.